Hey guys, Ethan Bale here. Welcome to another YouTube video. Now in this video, I'm going to break down 7 emotional angles that will 10x your revenue. You can use these in Facebook ads, email marketing, whatever. They work really well. We've extracted these from our in-house system called the Neurological Configuration Framework. And it's a framework that's basically generated way over 7 figures for various different brands in the pet, skincare, jewelry and fashion niche. And these emotional angles you can steal, so I recommend you get a notepad and pen ready, write them all down, link your product to them, link your ads to them, and you'll get very good results. Again, if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below, and obviously I'll get back to you. And if you find this video handy or useful, whatever, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hit the like button. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so 7 emotional angles that will 10x your revenue. We have an in-house system called the Neurological Configuration Framework, and these 7 emotional angles work crazy in terms of sales for our clients. So let's just get straight into it. So the first one is insecurity. So insecurity is one of the most painful emotions people feel, and it is very common. So this makes it one of the most powerful persuaders. If you can convince your audience that you'll solve their confidence issues, you will sell like crazy. Examples of this are obviously makeup. This can also link to skincare, acne cream. It can also link to t-shirts. Maybe you want to buy a t-shirt that fits, so you look better, so it hides your insecurity. This is a very good one and can link to 99% of products like, skincare, makeup, clothing, jewelry, etc. The next one is status. Now, this is basically the desire to be seen as a high status person, and it's hardcore into our DNA. This is why people like brands like Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, rich people don't buy that stuff. Your common class type of people buy that stuff because they can show off. If you go clothes shopping, for example, and you see a Tommy Hilfiger t-shirt for 50 quid and a Primark t-shirt for 40 quid, you're going to buy that Tommy Hilfiger t-shirt because although it's more expensive, you can get the status because people look at you, oh, look, he looks like he's made it, etc. It's a very good one, this, to link to most products. And personally, I believe that the average person wants status even more than they actually want money. And you can see this in people who go broke buying luxury clothes, accessories, Tommy Hilfiger t-shirts, Rolex watches. Sometimes people can even drive Mercedes. Now, I remember like way back when you'd buy a Mercedes and when you see Mercedes or BMWs, it was very rare, and it was very clear that's what had made it in life. However, the whole finance option came into view and broken down over a 36 month period out over a certain age with low insurance. They're not actually that expensive, but people buy them and it has that perceived value, that status behind it. Whereas if you rock up to work in a Renault Clio, for example, or you could rock up in a Mercedes Benz, or Mercedes in general, people look and listen to you more, respect you more because you drive Mercedes than if you drive a Renault Clio, for example. Status is a really big one. Next one, FOMO, common one as well. Now, have you ever looked at rising stock or crypto coin, or a sudden urge to buy something? This is obviously called FOMO, and it just means fear of missing out. So FOMO gives people pain anxiety, which makes it an extremely effective angle. A lot of coaching groups use this. A group that only opens once a month, maybe a clothing drop, a drop that only happens once every quarter, something like that. This is more for kind of consulting / coaching groups. It's very common amongst them, and it's very good because people do not want to miss out, and like fear of missing out can really give people like anxiety, etc. Like if everyone's buying a skincare cream and getting all, the skin looking immaculate, and they don't, they're gonna have that fear of missing out because it's working on everyone else, and obviously they want to buy it. So that's how you can invent it with skincare brands as well. Pleasure and pain. So when you sell pleasure, you sell the good feeling of getting a certain result, and then when you sell pain, you sell the bad feeling of getting a certain result. Both effective, however, pain tends to persuade a lot better. Put a bit here, a lot better, because people obviously want to lose weight. People want to look better, and the pain of being ugly, the pain of having bad teeth, or the pain of just having acne, etc., is stronger than the pleasure of having great skin or the pleasure of having glowing skin, etc. People want to get their pain resolved rather than get pleasure. So, acne cream, weight loss programs, certain clothing, watches, jewelry, they link very well to the pain aspect. People try and avoid pain at all cost, whereas That's why it converts a lot better than pleasure. Ease, a very, very good one. Again, this works very well with skincare brands for skincare subscriptions, for example. In the men's skincare space, men want a quick and easy solution because they can't bother doing research. So you make it really easy for them, it'll work wonders. So selling a solution by itself isn't actually persuasive. If you've got if you've got spots, for example, spot cream's a solution. That can be the product. It doesn't sell as well. Now, people often know how to solve the problems. They just want a solution that's faster, easier, and simpler. Communicate those, you'll separate from the competition. Now, robot vacuums are a good example, but you got to think like this. In the skincare space, just an example, it's very, very competitive. Now, people go wrong with running ads where they want to wear ads which work really, really well, but people know they've got dry skin. People know they've got bags under eyes. Pointing on those on an ad works well, but most people already know they have problems and they're just getting bombarded by solutions. So you just need to prove why your solution is the best. That's where most of our ads around the product aware and problem aware kind of are most ads for our skincare clients. Because if you had a consumer who wanted to buy acne cream, that was just acne cream, or acne cream that literally a drop a day on your skin, rubs in really easily, doesn't make your skin look oily, takes 30 seconds a day to apply, only got applied in the morning, within a week you can see results. Pardon me, they're obviously going to buy the second solution. Guilt. This is a really good one, but it only really works when there's something else or somebody else involved. As it says here, really, really good one if your product involves someone else, e.g. a partner or a dog. So really strong one to use. People more likely to take action if a loved one is involved instead of just them. For example, dog food works really, really well when you're marketing dog food. You can say things like, oh, how would you like to feel eating burnt brown balls for the rest of your life, or something like that. Works really, really well. Or the guilt of getting your partner a gift they don't like, things like that. Works really, really well. It's kind of only works well from what I can say from when I've tested it. It is something else involved, partner, dog, family member. It's used a lot in insurance as well. Now, uniqueness. A lot of people like to express themselves and stand out from the crowd. Why? Because then they can become that go-to person. They can get more attention from people, which maybe even allow them to, attract their dream partner. An example of this is a men's t-shirt. So a lot of people don't like, so a large chunk like to belong, like to blend in, but a large chunk like to stand out. So imagine you're on a night out, for example. You don't want to dress like everybody else. You potentially want to stand out so you can be chosen, or, you can get the girl's attention or whatever. That's why uniqueness is a very, very good one. And when you stand out and then people start talking to you, etc., you can then become more confident, and people then assume as the role in society as the go-to person. So you get more attention, more people talk to you, which means you're more popular, and that increases your status. Links hard to status, but again, a lot of people like to blend in, but a lot like to stand out, be unique, express their own style, because that's how they're going to, attract more attention or energy from other people. So that's 7 different emotional angles you can link to your products, be that in the pet, skincare, jewelry, fashion, or even home decor, whatever. These work absolute wonders. If you did write them down, I strongly suggest you getting these implemented ASAP. There's obviously a lot more, but they're the top 7 I use. And again, these were extracted from our in-house system called the Neurological Configuration Framework. If you found this video helpful, feel free to drop subscribe below, hit the like, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time we post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you do want me to run your ads, look in the description below where it says have Ethan Bailey run my ads. Click the link there, schedule a quick 10-15 minute chat with me, where I'll basically just ask you a few questions to see if you're a good fit from Neurological Configuration Framework. And that is everything. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on Wednesday.